People are struggling. There's massive economic hardship. We have a presidential jet which was purchased by President Akufo-Addo, the Falcon. It is in good shape. The Falcon could have taken the president to France, but the president decided to charter a top-of-the-range, the AC320neo, which is like a wonder in aviation circles, because ordinarily it can take 150 passengers. But this particular AC320neo, and if you go on the Airbus website, they project this as the most outstanding in terms of their luxurious fleet. The president and the Ghanaian government went to charter this flight from Acropolis Aviation, who are the owners who manage this flight. And for an hour, we paid £15,000 approximately.
Right.
The president flew from Accra to Paris, from Paris to Johannesburg, Johannesburg to Accra, 23 hours. And our conservative estimate is that the president spent about £345,000. Now, at today's exchange, this £345,000 works out to some 2.8 million Ghana cedis for just 23 hours. 2.8 million Ghana cedis. When the president had so many other options. If the president doesn't want to use the Falcon, right at this UK-based Acropolis Aviation, they have other modest chartered options, even with bigger capacity, more than 17 people, which the president could have opted for. The president had gone for the top of the range, the most luxurious aircraft that has ever been put together by Airbus. So this is clear profligacy.
You accuse the president of profligacy?
Naked and blatant profligacy. This is a president who is insensitive to the plight of the Ghanaian. Look, this is a time that the youth are agitating. Fix the country now movement is all over. It's been trending for weeks. The youth of this country are up in arms. Lack of opportunity. Every sector is in a mess. I've been following your morning show, the revelations about free SHS.
The free SHS, right.
I mean, head teachers are not getting their releases. We can't find supplies. We don't even have furniture. No textbooks. For more than 2 years now, we can't buy textbooks for our students. And then you spend 2.8 million cedis in just 23 hours. This is an outrage. This is a total betrayal from a president who assured us that he's coming to protect the public purse. Is this how you protect the public purse? When you have options, the president was under no obligation. And look at the irony. You are going to beg for debt forgiveness. The people you are going to beg for debt forgiveness from, do they live like this? Do they travel with such opulence, with such obscene extravagance? They don't. We are not angry enough in this country and against such blatant disregard for the taxpayer. Ask yourself, if Ghana was President Akufo-Addo's company, private company, would he blow 2.8 million cedis in just 23 hours in this manner? So this is totally outrageous. I filed an urgent question. I want the Minister for Defense to come to the House and explain why the Falcon is not being used by the President, particularly on this trip, why the Falcon was not used. And we want full disclosure, because beyond the 2.8 million cedis are other incidental costs. I know, for example, that the crew of this Acropolis Aviation company stayed in South Africa overnight because the President spent the night in South Africa at our cost. I know of other landing rights, other airspace rights and all of that we paid for. This is all outside the 2.8 million. So we will be demanding full and thorough disclosure as to how much of the taxpayers' money has gone into such lavish air travels. And we would want to know whether they receive advice from our professional soldiers at the Ghana Air Force that the president should not use the Falcon, which we know is in pristine condition.